Good Thursday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ron Burgundy market, right? Ron Burgundy from Anchorman. Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast. If you're not a member here at TOPGUN Options, you wouldn't know that I have a lot of whizisms, right? And here's a whizism. The market only cares when it cares. And yesterday, it decided to care what Jerome Powell has been saying for about the past year and a half. So it didn't escalate quickly if you're smart. Speaking of if you're smart, what did we do last week in full throttle training? We, ladies and gentlemen, took a look at an S&P 500 bearish double vertical. That's a trade that needs violence, and obviously bearish means down. Folks, we put on this trade in case the market decided to care again. We did a bearish double vertical on the S&P 500. At the same time, we did a bullish double vertical on volatility. What happened yesterday? Absolute implosion, and today in the S&P 500, and take a look at the VIX, the volatility index, VIX, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what happened. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, and actually we obviously had the position on VXX, but I just wanted to show you the VIX. Look at VXX. Put on the trade back here. Boom. If you were in this full throttle training and you did both of these trades as advertised, this morning at the market open, and the S&P, let's just go take a look. The S&P imploded, and we're hovering. We're kind of on this death watch right now. SPX, look at the S&P 500 today. It was like a smack in the face yesterday, and the market's like, let me show the 3-day chart here. You ready? Implosion, and then we open today, and we're just like, wow, did that really just happen? So, isn't it fantastic if you did a SPX bearish double vertical and a VXX bullish double vertical that we covered in training as of the open this morning? Those trades showed a total profit of $20,000. I'm going to let that sink in. 20 grand on limited risk. I think the bullish double vertical was about 3,600 in risk. And the bearish was maybe 4 or 5. I forget, but folks, it's on limited risk. We weren't risking a ton of money to see that return, folks. Absolutely crushed it. Guess what? We have, let me look, 4. We have 4 full throttle memberships left, and then we're done. Okay? We have 46 brand new members here at TOPGUN Options. Welcome aboard, everybody. We got 4 more slots before I hop on a plane this afternoon and head out to San Diego for my brother Ferg's Navy retirement on board the USS Midway. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT, that stands for Full Throttle Hunters. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this up, man. Again, men lie, trades don't. Go look in here. And I showed you the bearish double vertical this week in the free full throttle training. Which day was that? I think it was Tuesday, maybe. Well, go watch the replays right here. Yeah, here it is. Afterburner trade, bullish double vertical training, final brief tomorrow, 10 a.m. If you want to watch the replay, go.topgunoptions.com/FT full throttle replay. We looked at potentially doing a bullish double vertical. Did not do this trade. What did I tell you in this training? I said, wait. Wait until Jerome gets done with his Fed meeting, see how the market reacts, and let's have a bullish double vertical sitting in a holding pattern over here waiting. Waiting for what? Well, we got stupidity still going on in Washington. Potential government shutdown. We just had Jerome crush the market yesterday, but we should see a little bit of a relief rally soon. So I love these type of trades, folks. Obviously, in the double vertical training, I talked about this. Double verticals need violence, either violent down or violent up. In this case, we did both. We did a bearish double vertical that printed money as the market imploded with a bullish double vertical on volatility, because obviously, as in the past couple days, as the S&P 500 imploded, volatility exploded. What are you waiting for, folks? If you're trading stocks right now, you're a chump. You're doing the buy, hope, and pray method, right? You buy a stock, you hope it goes up. If it doesn't, you pray. With options trading, I just showed you how, and I showed you throughout the week, my personal portfolio. My brokerage account, folks, is up 69% year to date. And I also showed you how in the past month and a half to 2 months, as this it happened, it destroyed the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Dow, and quote-unquote hedge funds. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? We have 4 slots left. Get on board. So, pretty amazing. It's funny because listening to Jerome Powell's press conference yesterday, none of it was news, right? How many times have I told you in our briefs, the market ain't listening to Jerome Powell? Hell, there was a Wall Street Journal article that said what? Yeah, we hear Jerome, but we don't believe him. I'm like, well, okay. And I was ready for the market to wake up one day and go, holy crap. Yesterday, folks, he said, hey, man, higher interest rates for longer. And maybe not for longer, but for a very, very long time, folks. Wow. Unbelievable. But to Jerome Powell's credit yesterday, folks, he really said, hey, he more or less said, I don't give a shit about the stock market and the evil 1% who trade in here. 99% of Americans are getting burned to death from inflation. I got a job to do. This market, folks, there are some people who really are idiots, the so-called smart money. I think Jeffrey Gundlach, $200 billion hedge fund manager, earlier in the year is like, oh, the Fed's going to be cutting rates this year. I'm like, are you insane? The Fed ain't cutting rates anytime soon. Those guys, the so-called smart money, want the interest rate cuts. They want interest rates near zero so they can borrow for pennies on the dollar, lever it up. And folks, we live in the real world. You fill up your car. You go buy a gallon of milk. You know things suck. So I get it, right? Let me give you a wizism. You ready for this? When interest rates are high, stocks will die. When interest rates are low, stocks will grow. We've been in a near zero rate interest environment let's go look. Here's the stupidity of the COVID scamdemic, right? Donald Trump, low unemployment, stock market at record highs, China virus, boom. Then Jerome Powell jumped in and dropped the biggest financial nuke known to man. And all this was bullshit. Free money, low interest rates, insane government spending. Then he started to take the punch bowl away and raise interest rates, and we went through a shit show here. But this like April, May-ish rally until August 1st was what? Oh, he's going to cut rates. He's done raising. Inflation's defeated. I said the exact opposite. I'm like, I'll trade the market you have, not the one you want. So obviously I traded this on the way up and we made some good money. But like I've said repeatedly, folks, everybody's a genius when the market's going straight up. You can't swing a dead cat at a cocktail party when the market's doing this and people are like, oh, I'm brilliant. I'm a smart investor. And then when this happens, blood in the streets and panic, that's where the genius start to come out. And I'm one of them, folks. Again, go watch this replay. Become a member. Go watch the replay on the double vertical training, and I'll show you how you could have potentially made 20 grand on 2 trades and limited risk, with a bearish double vertical and a bullish double vertical. And oh, by the way, there's more of this pain coming. Higher interest rates for longer. Wow. Why a soft landing could prove elusive? Is this the same Wall Street Journal that for the past couple of months was like, Jerome Powell safely landed the plane? I'm like, dude, we're sitting at the end of the runway on fire. We already crashed. What are you talking about? Soft landing. It's already over with. I use the analogy like, well, maybe we got airborne again. Maybe it was a hard landing. We bounced and we're back in the air again. But we're going to crash, folks. Oh, and by the way, what's the next big test for the Federal Reserve? $100 oil, baby. We got to love our buddies, the Russians and the Saudis, don't we? They're going to stick it to Joe Biden during an election year, and it's going to be ugly. Again, I love blood in the streets. I don't love blood in the streets as an American, folks. Trust me. No shit, Wiz. This sucks. High interest rates, a crashing stock market, stupid politics, war in Ukraine. It sucks. Guess what? Wiz, shut up. Put on your $10,000 Armani Gordon Gekko outfit from Wall Street and print money, and that's what we do. Men lie, trades don't. I post all my trades. Matter of fact, I'm due at the end of this month. I'll put them on the homepage, all my personal trades and obviously my portfolio trades, and we're crushing it. Okay, so if you're not going to be one of the final remaining 4 slots, then good luck to you. Good luck trading this market solo. Or you can join up with Top Gun Options. You can join the Hunters over here, which is one of our investment clubs, or eventually down the road, the Elite Max Afterburner group, man. This is great. Let me refresh that. There's not 0 members in there. This is the best hedge fund I've ever seen in over 3 decades of being in the markets. What do I mean by that? These 246 members, we all trade our own money. I love the amateur traders. Oh, amateur traders. You mean the professional trader that I escorted out of our trading firm in Chicago one day for losing $4 million on a biotech trade that you weren't supposed to trade, and he got around our risk management systems? I'm walking him out of the firm. Dude, I had beers with the guy. He was a good dude. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? $4 million. He looked at me and he shrugged. He goes, Wiz, ain't my money. And he started down the street at a competitor's firm weeks later. Let that sink in. Next time it's like, professional traders. Most professional traders ain't trading their own money, folks. They're trading the house's money, right? So these people in our investment groups, they care. Their give a shit meter is on high because it's their money that's at risk. So I love our 2 investment clubs here. One more time, go.topgunoptions.com/FT-hunters, and you can get airborne with us. Lead, follow, or get out of the way. I love potentially making 20 grand in a week and a half as the market got destroyed, and you can potentially too. If you are going to join and be one of those 4 remaining this weekend, underneath memberships, go underneath full throttle and start watching the training briefs. We literally just did these, folks. This was September 11th, full throttle session 8, Iron Condor. So these are current. These are up to date. These are current. These are good to go. The bearish double vertical training we just beat into the ground, synthetic stock. This training is current. Get in here now and get on it. Okay? Like I said, heading out to San Diego this afternoon, so there won't be a Friday market wrap-up or anything until Monday. Go Buffs. Going to be a good game against Oregon, but I'm all on board for Coach Prime, obviously, because my son Jack goes there now. Okay? Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you're hedged. And if you are hedged or tredged, enjoy the 20 grand you just made in about a week and a half. God bless. Fights on. Namaste and basi basi. Whiz out.